folks, welcome to Economic Observations. It is the 21st of May. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this video is sponsored by the Tanzania School Foundation, a nonprofit near and dear to my heart. Links in the description if you'd like to learn more, or if you'd like to support me through the organization. I would greatly appreciate it, while also fighting poverty in Tanzania through education. Let's go. Cryptos are down again. But the market has lost over $1 trillion of all cryptos, which is remarkable because everyone seems to be in on the crypto market. Will it rebound? A lot to be said. In 2017, it rose quite a bit and it slumped way down to like 7,000, and it stayed there for 4 years. But the crypto market is very unstable right now. Do with it what you will. For every person that sells high, someone buys high. So there are a lot of losers out there. Not everyone is a winner. I was reading an article today that says 63% of all millennials who purchased a home during the pandemic regret it. Their number one complaint was the cost of maintenance. Maintenance costs were too high. I guess they never expected, your hot water heater to go, or your dryer, or your washing machine, or a flood in the basement, or lawnmowers, or whatever it is. They think maintenance is way too high. They also think their mortgage payments are too high. They're not happy with the mortgage rate. They don't think it's a good investment. And a lot of them think they overpaid. And this is what happens in a very competitive market, right? When there are multiple offers on a house and not much inventory on the market, people make foolish decisions under pressure. So a lot of people now are stuck with these homes that they don't even want anymore, or that they can't afford anymore. And let's face it, unemployment numbers came out yesterday, and another 444,000 individuals lost their jobs last week. And folks, these are people that worked the entire pandemic, right? It's not pandemic related. These are just ongoing job losses. And while they say the number has come down and that things are improving, these are job losses for other reasons. And maybe some of them are temporary because of microchip shortage and a lot of people being unemployed in Michigan and in factories across the country because of short supply. And maybe when the supplies come in, they will get rehired, but it's still not good. And the supply chain is broken. And when the supply chain is broken, so is employment for hundreds of thousands of people. So I also read an article that there is going to be more shortages because of the raging COVID in Asia right now. And they are looking at exports in these countries very closely, and they recognize that things are not going to arrive on time in the United States. I was listening to NPR and they were talking about the Boston area construction business, and a lot of contractors are stopping the building of homes and buildings, apartments and stuff, due to the price of wood and the price of steel. Commodities have gone up exponentially, and a lot of contractors see no value in continuing. This is going to lead to a number of more layoffs in the construction field, and I believe it is coming to a halt. We already know that small projects have been halted. My husband was going to build a shed for a friend of mine. She put it on hold indefinitely due to the price of lumber. We do hope that lumber prices come down, but the prices of everything and the shortages of all these microchips are going to lead to more job loss. And that's just a fact. And now you have 16 or 20 million people collecting unemployment, and they are going to be kicked off their benefits. A lot of states are giving some incentives for people to go find jobs. Even in the state of Massachusetts, the governor is now, as of June 13th, requiring everyone on unemployment to show proof of job searches. All right, so you're an airplane pilot. You're a pilot. You worked for Delta or United or American Airlines for years and years, and you lost your job. What kind of job are you going to get? You spent your life flying aircrafts all around the world, and now they expect you to get a crappy job working at McDonald's or a restaurant? You have people in the entertainment business, right? You have people who do videography and lighting and sound, and they made their careers of it, right? They went on tour with all of these, musicians all around the world in big stadiums. And those jobs are not necessarily coming back to where they used to be. Sure, some concerts might be going on, but a lot of them might not. I know Kenny Chesney canceled his tour this year, and many others. At Gillette Stadium, there is only one concert, and it's in September, and it's a reschedule of last year. But usually there's about a dozen concerts, and that means thousands of people aren't going to be at work because of this. We still don't know how the reopening is going to go. And whatever normal was, that normal is going to take a long, long time to come back. You have people who run conferences and travel shows and, women's conferences and educators and conferences and pharmaceutical conferences, small business expos that go across the country from city to city. People make millions of dollars and employ thousands of people doing these kind of events. Are these events coming back at a snap of a finger because everything is reopening? And how are these businesses going to reopen? It's going to be really hard for a conference center to just go back to normal. Do they even have the capital? You need money to make money. And a lot of these businesses who employed thousands of people, hundreds of thousands of people, it's going to take a long time for them to recover. Let's face it, is the Javits Center in New York going to start boom again? It takes months and months to organize an event. They canceled before. And now what? It's going to be booked out years in advance all of a sudden? It's going to take a long time. And what kind of jobs are these people going to get? Yes, people have to pivot. Go to Fiverr and find something that somebody needs that you can do and start your own business. Maybe even start your own YouTube channel, whatever it may be. But it's going to take a long time for small businesses to get back up and running, especially those who were heavily affected by the pandemic. And we see restaurants already, and restaurants don't even know how many people to hire, how much food to buy. They don't know what the capacity is going to be. They still are unsure about the pandemic as well, because we also know that less than 40% of all Americans are fully vaccinated. How is this recovery going to be? We don't know. Is the Boston Convention Center going to be booked solid for the next 6 months just because the governor says it's open, that the economy opens? I think unemployment is going to take a long time to recover, and it's not that easy. And just wait, folks. When the moratoriums and the forbearances and the unemployment run out, we're going to see a lot of devastation in this country. And I believe that the stock market is going to follow suit. And I believe we're going to have a massive correction, because no bubble grows exponentially without popping. Every bubble pops. It's just the truth. We had the dot-com bubble. We had the real estate bubble. We had a lot of different bubbles. And the Fed injecting all this money, when the money stops coming in, the bubble's going to pop. Just wait, folks. Hold on tight. I have a lot of money invested in the stock market in my 401k. I need to do something with it. Maybe put it in a money market account, because I don't have that 30 years to ride out the storm. And when I say pop, we're going to have a massive correction. And there's going to be a lot of losers out there. Don't be one of them. Take precautions. Keep an eye on things. If you need it soon, do something with it. Be prepared to leave money on the table. A lot of people lost a lot of money over the past few weeks, whether it be in Tesla or some other tech stocks, or whether it be in the crypto market. Don't let it be you. All right, folks, thanks you so much for watching. I really appreciate it that you made it to the end. Please leave a comment below, and we'll talk again real soon. Have a great day.